Chiefs and the New England Patriots. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On first down, it's Newton. And the Chiefs are going to get him. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
A throw complete to Dorsett. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Newton on first down. He's got it to James White. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down.
At the 45-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. 20. Here we go.
Throwing again. Newton flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Great. Whip. Watch the whip.
Throwing on third down, Newton. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 21. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, In addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
On the carry.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Derrick Henry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Running out of the gun here, Breida. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Henry. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brought him down. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots' 31-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Chiefs nothing.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Henry on the carry.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now here's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelce. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now it's Henry. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They run with Breida. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Breida, the ball carrier.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you get the defense back on its heels.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. From the gun, here's Newton. Buying time to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
1st and 10 at the
They'll run it here. This is James White. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
James White.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 50, Newton. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
By the Chiefs.
You're looking there at the defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They run for it with Breida. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run with Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. This is Henry. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Here's Byrne to return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Patriots take over.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
19-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down and
field position a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They set up the screen for Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Now a hit and a loose football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead, they continue to make mistakes.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's caught. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Roses to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Chiefs 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Roses on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
This is Breida. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Chiefs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's good for the Patriots. 1 quarter remains
here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Chiefs 6.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. J.J. Watt, his 2nd sack of the night. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd and 13.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's caught inside the 25. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Back to throw now on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. He's at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Kansas City.
And growing pains as an NFL QB, they're going to happen. He's played pretty well in this one. They still have the lead, but those moments, interceptions, pick sixes, occasionally going to happen.
Rookie. It happens, right? Just what you mentioned. Played pretty well in this game, and now his teammates will jump in and go, okay, we're having a good game. That's one blip. Let's go ahead and get back on track right here, right now, and we'll be okay.
They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter, getting down to the good stuff. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, 22 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Byrd. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
2nd and 6.
Complete to Keene, the tight end. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
1-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Chiefs 14. Aldrich Rosas set to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
At the 18-yard line.
And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Patriots 28, Chiefs 14. Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Breida. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. They run again with Breida. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. On 1st down, here's Breida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for New England, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.